Our community of kindness is growing and getting bigger and bigger. Earlier today, I was smiling at a blog that I read on the platform, and two things happened. I was smiling because I was reading a blog about a lady who was, she was telling us about her experience, how she was about what happened to her when she got on the bus. Right, you know how when the bus arrives, you want to be among the first to get on so that you get a good seat. Well, she was behind this lady who got on as soon as the bus arrived, but when it came to pay for her fare, the payment wasn't going through, and she was having a bit of an argument with the driver, and the driver was telling her to get off. If she can't pay her fare, she can't get on the bus. And she was trying to explain to the driver that her card had been blocked by the bank and she doesn't have any other card with which to pay her fare. And people behind outside were getting a little bit anxious and angsty, and this lady who posted the blog said she offered to pay for this woman's fare, and the driver said, no, 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 you can't pay for her fare. I can't be having that. She can't, she can't sort out her payment. She has to get off. This lady who posted the blog said she insisted. Eventually, the driver caved in and let the lady through and let the woman through, and everyone go on the bus. And as she was reiterating that it's similar to the incident that she read on the blog a few months ago, where I'd come across this lady in the in a supermarket, and she asked me for 50p, and I asked, what can 50p buy you in this day and time? And I invited her into the shop, and she almost got herself a week's shopping on my behalf. She got herself an energy drink, a meal. You remember the blog? Yeah. She said she read that blog, and that was what she reminded her that, an act of kindness goes a long way and it's worth sharing. And she offered to pay this lady's fare. So as I was reading it, I was smiling to myself. I mean, who walks around smiling to themselves? I certainly don't. But this afternoon, I was smiling to myself. And as I lifted my head, I made eye contact with someone coming towards me. And this person thought I was smiling at them. And they smiled back at me. And it was such a magical moment. Really, you can't put it into words. And it just goes to show that kindness is contagious. Kindness is I liken kindness to a flower. My unique flower, my personal favorite is the purple hyacinth. And I wonder what your personal favorite is, your personal favorite flower, and what your signature scent is, your signature act of kindness that you do at the bus stop, in the car park, while you're shopping, while you're at work, something that is unique to you that you can do to somebody as an act of kindness to brighten their day. Just like a flower. And what signature scent you leave behind, what act of kindness you leave behind in people's lives that remind them of you, and they smile anytime they remember you. Come on our platform, Memriz Online. We'd like to hear from you, and also our community of kindness. Let's continue to share these stories, put a smile on each other's faces, and spread the scent of kindness everywhere we go. And I hope you have a lovely week. Take care and God bless.